Hi, Mia.
Good evening, madam.
Hi, Chaitanya. Nandhan.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Akash.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Akash. Pratap. Good evening, Pratibha. Hi. Yes, today
Good
is
evening, ma'am.
today is the last session, so utilize it well. So first, let us discuss any doubts till now. How is your preparation going on, and your doubts? And let me start the recording first. First of all, any doubts so far? Guys, any doubts so far? No doubts? Oh my god, we have geniuses in this group.
No, ma'am. Lot of doubt, but I will ask you some other day, ma'am. On WhatsApp.
Okay. And why so? Great. You want to ask me some other day. All right. So, what is today's session all about? What is today's session all about? Akash, guys, please turn on your camera. Otherwise, my camera is off today.
Clearing stress interviews.
All right. So, I am going to post few things on stress. Keep telling me if you have received it. Have you received it, guys?
Yeah.
Minthan?
Ma'am, I have accepted.
Which one is your group? Analyst?
Yes, ma'am.
Second May.
Okay, got that, guys?
Yes, madam. Got it.
Yeah. So, Minthan, just read it, please.
Stress interview aims to put an candidate under pressure. Move beyond, second one, move beyond the interview room and into the real world. Ma'am, hold the slide.
Yeah. All the thing.
Stress interview questions, random questions, situation, and the third one.
Situations. It means situation means situational questions.
Third one is the rude questions. Tips for stress interview. First point is remain calm. Second point is don't be a slave to the questions. Give an example, college life or an and workplace. Be confident.
Yes. So, Mayank, yeah. Tell me, Minthan. नहीं वो नहीं पढ़ना. Nothing else. So,
Another slide was stress
no,
interview questions.
only these three slides. I just wanted you to read now.
Yeah.
So, Mayank, can you read also once again?
Yes, ma'am. Stress interview aims. First point, to put a candidate under pressure. Second point, move beyond the interview room and into the real world. Stress interview questions.
Okay.
First,
Now, there are three. Have you read? Now, what do you understand, guys? What do you understand by these three slides? Minthan?
We should be confident and don't be arrogant, and we should not lose our temper, and we should understand the questions first, and don't get panic or nervous.
Yes. Now, guys, anyone else? Chaitanya? Oh, good to see you, Chaitanya. Finally. No, you tell me. What do you mean by this?
These three slides.
Yes.
At the time of interview, we should be very confident.
Hmm.
And should be very nervous.
Yes. Okay. What else?
You should not behave in a rude manner with the interviewer.
Okay. That's nice. Chaitanya, what will you say more on this?
About these 3 slides.
Yeah.
How to perform in the interview and how to manage the interview questions.
How to manage the interview questions. Yes. Now, guys, this is something very important. Now, behavioral questions, stress questions, why do they ask you these questions? Because they want to see how well you are under pressure. Are you able to take pressure? Do you have good observational skills? Are you a team player? Can you think on the spot about certain things? Do you give up or you keep trying? So these are some of the things what an interviewer wants to look more into you. So here is the catch. They don't want to ask you any gyan. Gyan means they don't want you to say, we should do this, we should do that. They want to ask you what you have done. I have done this, I have done that. So, stress questions are more of a putting that kind of unnecessary pressure on you. Guys, first of all, don't be sensitive. They are doing the job, they are going to ask you questions, don't feel hurt. Right? It is their job, Chaitanya. It's just that they are right? First thing first, have a smile. Okay, no hard feelings, I'll do this. Secondly, don't be a slave of the question. For example, they might ask you a question, I don't think so you are doing great in your career. Don't say, yes, sir, I know I'm not doing great in my career. Why? Why do you want to please him? But that doesn't mean you're going to be rude. You can start in a very diplomatic way. You can say, sir, I am 22 years old or 23 years old, or I completed my graduation at the age of 24. After that, I did this particular thing. I started working here and I started doing that. So, this is a very good answer by telling him, yes, I have done a lot at this age and I'm looking forward to more. Instead of saying, yes, sir, I have not done anything in this career. No, sir, my career is very bad. No. It is very easy to pull you down. There are other people to pull you down. Why do you want to pull yourself down? Right, Chaitanya? Yes. Unmute yourself, guys. So, pull up your socks. You can do it. Now, they will ask you some nasty questions also. Don't feel bad. Don't feel nervous. Remember, you have a very good weapon with you. Introduction, body part, and conclusion. Remember, be calm, be courteous, keep the structure in mind. Always try to understand the question. Guys, one more point. If you are not able to understand the question, take a moment to consider your answer. Don't be in a hurry to start anything. Don't be in a hurry to end it. It's a beautiful opportunity for you to speak more and more. Any questions? Yes, Mayank.
Ma'am, how to take a moment? I have to ask the interview about. I will take 1 minute to answer that question. Or
No, you can say just a minute. And within a few, you will start in 2 or 3 seconds, that's for sure. You're not going to take a minute. That I'm sure for. But take a moment, take a breather, and then start. Remember, don't lose your cool. It is their job to do this. So no hard feelings. Right? Sometimes, when they ask you a question, sometimes an HR interviewer, he starts looking into his papers, he starts doing something, but his ears are on you. Don't feel intimidated by this. They're just trying to make you feel nervous. Okay, fine, you keep speaking. Then you'll start having a doubt. Oh my God, is he really listening to me or not? So don't feel intimidated by such things. It's just that they are trying to shake you up. Right? So I'm going to ask you first question. Let's see how you handle it. Tell us something about yourself that is not here on the resume. And to be in on a fast track, guys, I'm going to do with a twist. I'm just giving you 10 seconds to plan this, keeping in mind your structure. 10 seconds. Minthan, ready?
Yes,
Sir, start.
ma'am, that is a strength.
Okay.
And second one is something great about the company. We didn't put all these things in resume.
Pardon me? Come again?
Ma'am, something great about the company.
नहीं मनीष, यहाँ पर you have to talk about yourself.
Okay.
You can talk about a project which you have not mentioned in your resume. Just don't talk about your strengths and weakness. Remember, weakness should not be spoken till the time they ask you for it. And always work on the war strategy, which I have told you. Yes. Mayank, what will you say?
Ma'am, I will say. So, I have an entrepreneurial mindset. So, I always find a way to get rich and wealthy in my life and become a successful person in my life, and always try to follow my passion and try to work hard in my younger age so that I can live a happy life after my 40s, and I'm also planning for my early retirements. Ma'am, I'm totally confused because of this question. So not prepared.
Okay, I'll give you a sample answer. I am a team player, always trying to work towards the betterment of the organization. My curiosity drives me to do more than what is expected of me. For instance, I was working as a product developer and I possess knowledge of software QA as well. So during one of the product launches, I extended a helping hand to the tech team. I was later made an integral part of the QA team, for which I worked on my time without compromising on my core job. So here, talk about your projects. Talk about something you have achieved. That is an example which you have to keep in mind. Right, guys?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we have to talk about our other projects and works we are also doing in our life, in our free time, and
Yeah, just hold on. Yeah. Pardon me, what are you saying? What are you saying out here? I didn't get you. Mayank, दोबारा बोल बच्चे.
ma'am, we have to talk about our other projects and corporate world roles we have done
You
in
can
our
talk
life.
about your corporate roles. You can talk about your extracurricular roles. You can talk about anything out here.
Okay.
You can
So,
say the sky is the limit, but you have to sell yourself.
Ma'am, if you don't have any projects and we have mentioned our
Talk about your college cricket game.
okay, in that we have in the resume we have mentioned it, ma'am.
You
If we
can't
have, if we
mention
have,
that you were a cricketer, you had this match with that particular college, and you were at this score, and then you made a big score.
ma'am, can we mention those things just like we are learning something new in our life for upskilling ourselves? Yes.
Definitely. The idea is talk positive about yourself. Chaitanya, Pratap, what will you say?
We can tell about our college project if we have not mentioned in the resume.
Yeah, of course you can do that. And remember, Akash, it is resume. I think, yeah. Chaitanya, yes, it is this. Yes, you may talk about that.
Okay.
How would you feel if you were rejected in this interview? Minthan?
Very bad.
feeling bad and depressed, ma'am.
This is the question. How will you feel if you were rejected in this interview? So, what are you going to say in this?
Yeah, if I get rejected, I hope I will not get rejected. If I get rejected, I will I will again try for my better luck in the same company.
Yeah. Remember, do not be in a hurry to start your answer. Always take a second or a two to start. Right? So, Minthan, okay. Anyone else? Mayank? Remember, in these questions, do not be a slave of the question. Don't give them the satisfaction, yes, I am getting rejected. Your introduction over here is very important.
Because the first impression is your introduction.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a question. If the interviewer will asking last question, do you have any questions? Is there a mandatory to
Okay, I
answer
will
for
ask
this?
you. Minthan, let's wrap this up and then I'll ask you this. Remember this, ask you this. Let's wrap these things first. Yes, how will you answer this?
I will not lose my hope, and I will try better for the next time.
Very good, Adhikari. Anyone else? Mayank?
I can answer that,
I will
ma'am.
take-
For rejecting no means next opportunity for me, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
How would you feel if you are rejected in this interview?
I will take this as a experience and I will improve my communication skills or whatever the things in the next interview.
Okay. Yes, Mayank?
I feel little bit nervous because हिंदी में पहले बताते हैं फिर हाँ पहले
बोलो।
हिंदी बताते हैं
बोलो।
मैम पहले तो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा पर ये जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि क्या चीज़ की कमी थी और क्या स्किल की कमी थी और क्या कारण था कि हम रिजेक्ट हो गए मैं रिजेक्ट हो गया और ट्राई करता रहूँगा नई कंपनीज़ में और अपने स्किल्स पे काम करता रहूँगा और अपने कम्युनिकेशन और इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स पे ज़्यादा ध्यान दूँगा कि नेक्स्ट टाइम ना हो ऐसा कुछ और हार्ड वर्क को करना कंटिन्यू रखूँगा।
Nice. But remember, all of you are giving them the satisfaction कि चलो अब
मैं बोलूं
हाँ बोलो बच्चा
मैम सबसे पहले तो एक्चुअली जो एचआर क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे मैं किस प्रॉब्लम में फंसा हूँ उस चीज को हमें रिवाइज करना होगा वो क्वेश्चंस को मुझे रिवाइज करना होगा कि जिस क्वेश्चन में मैं फंसा जिस क्वेश्चन में वो पूछे या जिस क्वेश्चन का मैं आंसर नहीं दे पाया मुझे लगा कि वहां मैं थोड़ा और बोल सकता था या वो चीज मैं गलत बोल दिया तो उस चीजें को मैं उसको फिर से रिवाइज करूंगा उस जगह पे।
अच्छा ठीक है। सो अब इस यस आकाश, यस आकाश,
Ma'am, we can't behave like Amol Palekar in Golmaal movies, I think, and we can't say "मैं हूं ना Shahrukh Khan." I will answer with my smile, ma'am.
I have prepared very well for this interview and I would like to give my heart and soul. Unfortunately, due to some reason, I'm not selected in this particular company. Definitely, I will feel very sad because this is a company wherein I always wanted to work. But I respect your decision. But I will definitely improve myself. And if at all there is a chance in the future, I will definitely reapply. Don't give them the satisfaction, okay, guys, reject me. First, tell them, okay, I have prepared for this. Yes, my dear boys. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next question. Why haven't you achieved more in your career? Mayank Gupta?
I really don't think that I have not achieved more in my career. I'm consistently doing my hard work and putting off.
You don't start something which is negative. You
Oh,
don't counter them. You are trying to say, okay, hello.
but sometimes feel like over different.
हाँ, उसके लिए भी I will give you a lot of answers.
Okay.
You can start with a nice quote. You can start in a different way. Why do you want to start with the answer which is being, start from the question, what is being asked to you? And first of all, never take this question personally, guys. It's the part of the job. They're just trying to shake you up.
Ma'am, can I give example of Boman Irani? He
Okay.
started career at the age of 40s
Uh-huh.
and achieved a lot of success in his career.
Okay, so why can't we start like this that working hard should never stop? We should keep trying and improving ourselves. I like what I will do is that I started working at the age of 25 as soon as I became a mother. I'm just giving an example. Then I started working, I never looked back. I worked here, I worked here. So I believe we have a lot of chances to keep working and we keep getting these opportunities. So sometimes I feel that there is not a proper measuring gauge to see whether your success has gone up and down as long as you are moving ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
So, in ways, you're telling about yourself, but you're also telling that, okay, I've worked hard, I have these are my achievements which I have achieved, and I'm still improving myself without being discourteous, without being saying, hello there, hello, I'm doing very well. Manyank, cutting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't get too touchy about this question.
Yes, ma'am. Please tell us some more examples related to this answer.
It can be just hold on, guys. Just give me a sec. 1 sec. So, this is something Okay. Mayank, before I give you some examples, I want you to give me some examples on that. Akash, can you give me more examples?
I'm just
Minthan, have you ever got an award? Mayank, when did you start working?
Ma'am, at the age of 16.
So mention that. So at the age of 16, I started working. I did this for my work. I got a lot of recognition. Along with my work, I kept studying also. And I was keeping a balance. So there is no such measuring cup to gauge your success. And I always believe in striving and working hard. Mayank? Chaitanya? What will you say on this? We can't hear you.
Madam,
Yeah, tell me.
I will tell after my education what I have done and what I have achieved, and I'll express all those things to the interviewer.
Yes, but do not give them the satisfaction of saying, yes, guys, I have not done well. Yes, sir, I'm not doing well. Don't do this. This is a question, first of all, don't take it too personally. Second, talk about your achievements, talk about yourself, talk about your self-esteem, what you have gained, what all things you have achieved. Talk about that. How's the Josh?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am.
hi.
Madam,
You're sounding, guys, so worried. Don't get personal on this, please. That's the only thing I will tell you. Okay. How would you rate yourself on your performance in your previous role? Yes, ma'am.
I will rate myself 8 because because I can do much more task and put all my efforts to do the task better and improve my uh, task management.
Okay, now remember over here that giving too high marks will also show your overconfidence, and giving yourself low marks will also show your underconfidence. So you have to have a balance. And if you are giving yourself 8, then show why are you giving yourself 8? Give examples. Give that validating examples which you got from others. Maybe you have done a project, for that you got a applause or got an some kind of award for that. Something like that, just to push yourself. Well, one example that made you famous.
Yes, ma'am. I have not remembered any example to answer that.
So before you give yourself 8, always think a following example has to be there.
The same question was asked on Monday, ma'am, for my interview.
Okay, this time?
Yeah, but it's regarding for an accounts 0 to 5.
Then
How will you rate your accounting skills from 0 to 5?
remember, more examples, more convincing your answer looks, and it gives a very good picture, clean picture. Why do they ask you this question? Because they're testing your confidence level. Oh my God, he is so confident. Don't be in a hurry to rate yourself 8 till the time you don't have very strong example to support that.
Ma'am, can you give some examples of these answers?
Examples can be many. For example, I worked with my previous role was a batch of Cognizant. So over there, we had these 35 young engineers. We had to prepare them for the English test. I was one of the trainer who got the who made these students work hard, and my students were the highest scorers in a batch, in among all the batches. So that was my highest achievement, and till date, my company always praises. And for that, I will still give myself a 7.5 to 8 because there is always a scope for improvement.
Ma'am, but we are completely freshers, so
But you said you're working.
yes, ma'am, I'm working, but on my own projects or
Then code that projects, bache.
okay.
Code about your own school projects. Code
Ma'am,
your
can I
own
mention I taught some of those students, and they came up with good marks and all that stuff.
Of course, you got it. You just have to talk good about yourself, good about your achievements, what you have done. I'm sure you guys have done a lot. Right, Manthan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Two things where it is hard to discuss one of right. There are a lot of many.
I'm sure you've done a lot of things, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, now this is a very different question. It is more or less related to your observational skills. What would you like to change about a letterbox or a post box?
Ma'am, post box or letterbox?
Post box or a letterbox? Same thing. I'm making it
Ma'am, can you
simpler
repeat?
for you by saying a letterbox.
Repeat the question, ma'am.
What would you like to change about a post box? Now, this is a out of the context question. It is showing that yes, these kind of situations can come up in your work. How will you tackle such things? So the question is, what would you like to change about a post box? Aja Mayank.
Ma'am, I will change the color of the letterbox or the post box to more colorful and attractive in designer artistic work so that people get attracted to them and they feel fascinated to send letters to other people, because in these modern days people are not sending letters, but letters are very beautiful way of showing love to each other.
Yes. And also, anyone else, before I give you one very important point? Anyone else?
Ma'am, I think we are using letterbox for official purpose mainly.
No. People might be sending it for personal work also. Or else you can also say that I would like to advertise the position of a letterbox after coloring that. Or else I would like to make few changes, so make it more, electronic, something like that. It should be equipped with a lot of digital systems. I would like to advertise the importance of a post box instead of these couriers. We should try to make it more popular. So the idea, guys, over here is think about that circumstances which comes onto you and how will you tackle it. This question is aiming for that. Any doubts?
Ma'am, there are multiple options for questions like this to for stress to the interview.
Then
Ma'am, you are asking for how would you change the letterbox or postbox, right? So, interviewer can ask any question randomly from anywhere in the world. Okay, so we first,
that is why I have given you a structure to follow.
so first
That
we have
is,
to put a smile on our face and then answer in a structured manner in a positive way to to change the way of thinking and show our thinking ability to the interviewer, right?
yes. You have to keep all these things in mind while answering. The best is don't be rude. Yeah. गुस्सा नहीं करना. There are a lot of candidates who have come for the same job. What is new you have in you that will bring value to this organization?
Skills.
Okay, explain it. Yes, how will anybody answer this question? Now, this question is quite similar to a question which I have been asking many, many times. Which one?
Why should I hire you?
Very good, Akash Verma. Guys, remember one thing, that whenever such a question comes up, two things which you have to keep in mind. Number one, don't talk about those strengths and skills which are very, very common. I'll give you an example. The other day I was talking to a boy. I had prepared him for the sales interview. You know what strength he told me? He says, ma'am, I am very lucky to stay in a village as well as a city. I know I understand the pulse of people who stay in villages and in cities. So I will be able to pitch my product very well because I understand that. So this was a very different point. Look for different things in you. The other day, somebody told me, ma'am, I'm very good in collaborating things. I always believe in bringing revenue to the organization because I think commercially. So see the way these guys have been talking about their strengths. So when such a question comes up, talk about two qualities or maybe three, which will definitely give you an edge over others. But do not make it a common one, please. Don't write, I'm very dedicated, I'm this, I'm that. Nah. Think out of the box. Mintan?
Yes, ma'am.
समझ रहे हो?
Yes,
So the
ma'am.
work you guys have to do is think deeply. Maybe Mayank is a very enterprising guy. He started working at the age of 16. So he can say, I've got those enterprising skills. I can start working, I can strike a deal anywhere.
Ma'am, I have prepared answer for that question.
अच्छा बोल फिर.
पहले हिंदी में बताते हैं.
हिंदी में बोलना बच्चा.
अच्छा ठीक है.
वो पता है these interview walas are very bad people. They always try to give brownie points, more brownie points to the people who speak in English.
So, please repeat the question. Please repeat the question.
What new will you bring to the company?
I started working from at the age of 16. So I have an entrepreneurial mindset that's motivated me to do hard work in my life. And I came from a small town. That's why in our city we have to solve problems daily. We have to tackle those situations that a uh, modern city person cannot understand and uh, know the basics of the problems that the future people of the country are facing. So uh, I know the what the root causes and the problems are facing by the people of people. So I will think in that way by a micro structured manner and solve those problems. That's why I am better than all of the others
Acha.
candidates.
Don't give this a satisfaction of by saying this word, I'm better than others. No need. Just finish your skill and end it there. Don't need to pull somebody down. Don't criticize anyone. Don't try to show that you're better off than others. That it doesn't look good.
So I have to complete that line to
So
that.
this is one of my skill, which will definitely add value to the company.
Okay. Last line I have to paraphrase it, right?
Yes. Instead of saying that I'm better off, avoid that. Yes, Minthan?
Ma'am?
The same question.
Yeah. Because sorry, ma'am, I forgot that. Yeah. I have a skill of the good MS Excel, and I'm an hardworking person. Where I worked hard for for my while I'm pursuing my graduation, worked hard for my education, and while we are having an COVID. Due to the COVID pandemic, I have to attend the classes from online, and I'm not able to get in good online classes due to the low internet connection, and I have lost the handball practice sections also. And after the COVID ends, I have to go back to the college, college where I'm living, and I worked hard for an upcoming offline exams and also an upcoming tournaments. I went for an library and borrowed the books from the library, and I I eventually studied very hard and got a good score in the final exam of the last sixth in the sixth sem, and also won the tournament and for the college and also for the Hassan Sports Club.
Very nice. So we have to rephrase it a bit, Minthan, because it's a bit big. So you can see I faced a lot of challenges during pandemic. I had to juggle or I had to balance between my games as well as my studies. Due to pandemic, everything was closed. I required books to study, but I kept thinking what I can do. So first of all, I never give up. I keep trying. So I found a library where I could get these books and I started studying and I cleared my exam.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
never give up. I keep trying for new methods to fulfill that particular. Yes. Anyone else?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Tell me. Chaitanya. Aaj.
Before pandemic, I have joined in the coaching institution. After 1 month, pandemic case came, and they have shut down the offline classes. They have moved to online classes. At that time, we have faced an internet issues. We are a rural area. At that time, I have faced many problems. I can't understand the subject what they are telling. And after that, pandemic has closed. I went to the institute and searched for the books in the library, and I gained some knowledge what I have missed in the online classes. In that way, I have gained my knowledge what I have lost.
But isn't it similar to what Minthan had just spoken?
This is really happening in this, and that's why I have tell.
So Minthan, did it happen with you too?
Yeah, ma'am. And you can see that the internet issue.
Okay. So Chaitanya, again put in more things out here that I never give up. I
Yeah,
really
ma'am.
wanted to learn many things. So I kept trying for new methods.
Okay, man.
Yes.
This time also signal issue, man. That's why the camera when I open the signal is also breakdown.
Okay. Now, there's one more question which I want to ask you. Then I ask you one more question. Then I'll ask you one more. So we have time. If you were a box of cereal, what kind of box would you like to be and why?
Cereals means Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
Right.
Yes. It can be oats also. Think oats also. Cornflakes.
Ma'am, please repeat the question. I didn't get anything.
If you were a box of cereals, What kind of a box would it to be and why? It is more of a target oriented question. Conscious effort, what all things you'll keep in mind? Minthan.
I would like to be a chocos because the upgrowing the kids will love and enjoy while they are eating, and w- as we are in the stage of learning, we also we have to enjoy our learning skills while we are growing to the from zero to top, and while we are learning something, we have to enjoy and have the things to the mind while the kids do.
Yeah, Minthan, add one more thing. Very good answer. Think about that particular cereal which is not there in the market. Mango cereals, pomegranate cereals, with the more of fruity things, which will definitely add value to the children as well as for the elders. Make it more crunchy.
Ma'am, bhati cereal?
Ma'am, I didn't get it.
Akash, have you ever tasted Kellogg's or cornflakes?
No, ma'am.
खा के देखो.
Cereal,
Ma'am, I didn't got you what you said, ma'am.
मैम
I'm,
मैंने खाया
what
है.
is the meaning
I'm
of
trying to
cereal, ma'am?
say that there are certain flavors in the market.
Yeah.
Think about those flavors which are not there.
Okay.
We have to be
That will
unique.
be popular with the children or with the elders. Keeping in mind the target audience.
Yeah. Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
And Akash, go through the cereals, see it on internet today, and then come back to me on this answer.
Ma'am, can I try?
Yes, Adhikari. Or
Ma'am,
just
if I
start
want to be
speaking in
a
class.
cereal box, I want to be a mango flavored muesli because muesli has a very high nutritious value, as well as good taste. But in the market, there is no mango flavored muesli. There is ordinary muesli and chocolate muesli. In the muesli, you get chopped dry fruit, which help to get nutrition value, and there is corn also, like the corn flakes, which elder likes, and the taste is also good, which can be popular among the children.
Yes. Yeah, you may say that. Very good. Very well spoken, Pradhikari. Guys, have you got the answer?
Yes, ma'am. But we have to target only specific age group or something.
Yeah, do that. Your information should be good. It should be complete. You know, there was a question which was asked to me. This was related to the observational skills. I thought I'll share it with you people. So once I had gone for this offline interview, and this guy asked me, how many steps did you take while reaching my cabin? Or what kind of pictures did you see when you were sitting in the waiting room? Excuse
And
me.
this is like UPSC question, UPSC interview.
Pardon me?
This is like UPSC interview question. The
I
question
was
is very
asked this
hard.
question. Fortunately, I had to answer. But since I'm a person who believes in a lot of observation things, I keep looking left, right, center. So I was able to answer that. So the idea is keep up you should have presence of mind. Keep looking for things around you. Keep your ears and eyes open. Right? Don't be too bookish. Go beyond books. All right. Okay, one question is, what would you like to change about a cricket bat? Minthan is just thinking. Now, here is very important that you should do a bit of studies. Do you think these days a cricket bat is heavy or light? I think you all play cricket.
Depends, ma'am.
Okay. Minthan, how?
Ma'am, some like Virat Kohli having the some kg of the bat, and the Chris Gayle is having the different kg of bat. It depends on the persons, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Matthew Hayden is also using mongoose bait.
Okay.
It is mongoose bat is short and the other bat is long. The handle is big in mongoose bat.
Good. Yes, Mayank.
Ma'am, I would like to change the bat and made it from a recyclable item because it is more environment friendly for our environment and world.
Yes. So remember, don't start with change. You can also say that yes, I love the cricket. I love cricket. I love everything. Remember, introduction is very important.
Yes, ma'am. Introduction.
But make sure that you should have that information. I hope those bats are being recycled.
No, ma'am. Those bats are not being recycled.
Recycled. All right. Okay, so you can say these pointers. Got it? Yes. So, guys, how was today?
How can I recycle bait, ma'am?
The
Ask
grip
them.
is made out of rubber. You can change with eco-friendly material also. The bat grip is made out of rubber.
One more question, guys. How would you handle criticism from a superior, which is not even justified? Then also he's scolding you. How will you handle it? Okay. So whenever a question like this comes up, first of all, don't shy away from this question. So how will you answer this? So you can say yes. If it is my team lead, if it's my boss, we also get scoldings and criticism, something from our parents also. But if at all I'm trying to do a certain thing correct and still my superior is telling me something, then I will definitely go and clarify it with him and sit with him and tell him, okay, whatever things I've done wrong, let me know. I definitely would like to improve myself because I consider you as my mentor. And coming from you will definitely be something very, very precious. Got it? If supposedly these kind of things happen, guys, please don't take it lying down. Don't get exploited. Because your self-esteem is also very important. Be courteous in answering. Don't say I will go and slap him. No. Be nice, be cool, don't shout at him. But you should always be able to find an answer. Or you can also say that, ma'am, I will at least try once or twice or thrice. But if at all I feel that I'm not able to give justice to whatever he is asking me, I will definitely go to him for the clarification. By not saying that why you're scolding me, tell me where all are places I am wrong. I definitely would like to improve myself because I want to be in your good books. Right? And coming from you is very important, the correction points. Minthan? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you guys had some doubts also? Minthan, you had a doubt?
Yeah. Do you have any questions? That has
Tell me.
Yeah, ma'am.
Meanwhile, guys, the other guys start filling up the form. the feedback for? Yes, Manthan.
The last question the interview will be asking, do you have any doubt? Sorry, do you have any questions?
Okay, remember when they ask you this question, do you have any questions? At that point of time, ask them, sir, when do I start? Number one. Okay, they say, okay, start on Monday. Sir, do I have, which place I would, will there be any person to help me? Will I be working alone or will I be working in a group? Where do I have to come? These kind of questions you can ask. Or you can ask, what will be my job responsibility for next 1 to 2 to 3 days? Manthan? There are many questions.
But I saw some videos that we should not ask when should we want to start.
See, when they say you can start on a Monday, it's fine to ask them, sir, I would like to ask you a few questions. Will I be working in a group? It's fine to ask that. You're not harming them in any way. As it is, they're going to tell you that you please come on Monday. When will the see? Supposedly, you guys have a training. You will be asking, wow, what are the trainings? What all things I have to keep in mind?
Okay.
It's fine to ask questions. There is no hard and fast rule as such.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, Pratap.
Ma'am, how to deliver a clear speech? What I am thinking. For an example, I am thinking the English in my mind is like a big car, but the English I am speaking is like a Maruti 800. How to manage that
Okay, now
when
that's
I
a
am
very good
international?
question. So, Pratap Adhikari, for that you need to start practicing. You have to join an English speaking institute. Every half an hour you have to do English lessons. Understand your parts of speech. Understand your grammar. Understand how you have to answer these questions, keeping in mind these things. Pratap Adhikari, got it?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. If interviewer tells us
Pardon?
that we have some skills missing in our resume, so how to tackle those situations?
Which resume skills are missing?
For example, as an analyst, I don't know Tableau and Power BI.
Ah.
If interview asks why you don't have a proper skill like Tableau and Power BI for this role,
So must be having a fair idea about that.
ma'am,
Can we? You must be having it. You know what exactly Tableau is?
yes, ma'am.
So just say, instead of saying no, whatever knowledge you have, at least mention that.
Tableau is important for data scientist, not for data analyst. I talked to Philip sir. He said about it.
Please wait a little bit. Ma'am, if interviewer asks this type of question, so what exactly I have to answer? Ma'am, I have to.
So you have to say that I know what Tableau is,
Mhm.
what exactly it is,
Mhm.
but I don't know too deeply. Just leave it there. But don't start, I don't know at all.
Okay. And I have to put an example that I will learn it in future.
Yes, I'm looking forward to learn in the future. Yes, Minthan, you can ask questions. Please write down what all questions you can ask. Please write it down. Who will I be working under? What is the onboarding process? Right? Can you tell me what the team I will be working with? What are the next steps? How soon do you need someone to start?
How soon?
How soon do you need someone to start? Right? Remember, Minthan, there is no hard and fast rule. You can ask questions. And remember, guys, thank the interviewer completely. Thank you so much for giving me such a lovely interview. Do thank the interviewer when you are finished with your interview. Then, secondly, that is something far fetched. Most of the people, they also send thank you notes. If you want, you can do that. Email. Yes. So, guys, here we come to the end of our sessions. So, no more sessions with me from today onwards. So, how do you feel? Yes, Pratap. Yes.
मैम
Yeah.
मैम एक चीज मैं करना चाह रहा हूँ
Uh-huh.
मैम आपसे सीखने के लिए मुझे बहुत कुछ मिला और मैम मैं एचआर के पोस्ट पे अभी हायर्ड हो गया हूँ आज के लिए। आज एक्चुअली मेरा एक इंटरव्यू था और मैंने एचआर के पोस्ट पे ज्वाइनिंग लिया है।
Okay. Very nice. Congratulations, Manish. आपको कोई फायदा हुआ मेरे इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन का?
यस मैम।
क्या फायदा हुआ?
बहुत फायदा हुआ मैम। जैसे आपने एक्चुअली हम लोग का वो जो होता है ना इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट जो किया वो मेरा बहुत ही वीक था। इंट्रोडक्शन थोड़ा प्रॉपर नहीं था एक्चुअली। वो मैंने थोड़ा ये किया स्ट्रेंथनेस जो मैम आपने बोला था वो भी मैंने देखा। उस सब कारण से हो गया मैम।
Manish, it's very good. Congratulations, बच्चे. Proud of you. You made my day today.
Congratulations, Manish.
थैंक यू।
Yes. आप बाकी लोगों को क्लास कैसे लगा? What about others? I hope this session was good with all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Minthan?
Yeah, I feel little bit even more confident after getting this interview preparations.
मैम we are very proud of you.
Thank you, Manish. That means a lot.
We will learn so many things from you, ma'am. This is our golden opportunity. What about to say, ma'am? बहुत ही हम लोग के लिए बड़ा बात है कि आप लोग जैसे मिले हैं मैम। एबल बॉक्स मैं नहीं समझता था कि इतना बढ़िया है, लेकिन मैं सारे कोशिश करूंगा मैम।
मैं भी बहुत मिस करूंगी आपको, बहुत ज्यादा।
मिस यू करना मैम, नंबर है, बात करेंगे ना, कीप इन टच।
Of course, you will keep in touch. Yes, Chaitanya, Pratap, Mayank.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, you are like my mother, ma'am, personally.
Thank you so much, Manish. That really means a lot. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes, Mayank.
Ma'am, I feel confident now, but the first thing I have to mention that there is a very long way to go, and we have to do our hard work to get succeed in life. And you tell us the hard work is the hard work we are doing is that at this level, and we have to do this type of hard work.
Remember, there's a lot of competition, guys. Even I keep working hard to become I want to be a better and a better and a better professional.
Yes, ma'am.
Chaitanya, Akash, Pratap.
Yeah, actually, in the beginning of the session, I didn't know how to introduce myself. That's the question. I have improved a lot. That's the question and other question and the toughest interview question.
Thank you, Pratap. Thank you so much. Akash, Chaitanya.
I have
Yes, Akash.
चलिए सॉरी चैतन्य।
Pardon me?
मैम बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला आपसे, बट मुझे अभी बहुत कुछ मतलब अभी मैंने कोई नोट्स नहीं बनाए थे मैम अभी तक, लेकिन मुझे बनाना पड़ेंगे, मुझे लग रहा है।
बनाओ।
मैम आप एक्चुअली मैम आप एक हम लोग को इंग्लिश मैम सिखा दो मैम। आपका इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छा है।
Yes, ma'am. It is very hard for me also when you translate it Hindi to English in long sentence. Sometimes difficult vocabularies facing. That is the main reason I am not a good communication skills.
कोई नहीं, वॉर स्ट्रैटेजी को फॉलो करो, इम्प्रूव करना है।
मैम जब मेरा एक्चुअली आज की डेट में मेरा जब एचआर के पोस्ट पे हुआ, एक सीनियर एचआर एग्जीक्यूटिव के पोस्ट पे, मुझे लगा कि मैम एक्चुअली सारा कुछ क्वेश्चन जो था वो मैम का था, और ये गोल्डन अपॉर्चुनिटी मतलब मेरे लिए बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है मैम। ये बहुत मतलब इसलिए मैम यू आर लाइक माय मदर मैम।
इट मीन्स अ लॉट, बट मेरे को एक शिकायत है आपसे, आपने कैमरा ऑन नहीं किया।
Sorry.
Yes, Chaitanya. Finally, Manish. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you.
Chaitanya.
Madam, I have learned a lot of things from these sessions, and how to I have attended the few of interviews, and I have learned how to more tips how to perform in the next coming interviews.
I'm glad. So, guys, remember one thing, a humble request to all of you. Be consistent. If you have a weakness, work on that weakness. Start working on your weakness from day one. Keep improving yourself, guys. Right?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So, God bless. And I'm always available. My phone numbers, just give me a call, you have a problem. But I want each one of you to be selected for the good jobs. Now get 30 on 30 from me and go and get
And
job.
you will always with me, ma'am, also.
Of course I will meet him. You also, everyone.
Everyone. Yes, ma'am.
And be in touch, all of you guys. God bless you. Love you all. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night, madam.
Bye, ma'am.